Welcome all to the Dr. Beasley's Clean Room, everybody. I am the Director of Success, Chris Racana, here to talk about a new product launch, and we will follow that launch up with a Q&A session. But before we dive into this new product that we are super excited about, I did want to kind of address a debate that has been raging from within the detail community for pretty much ever. And that is beading versus sheeting. What is the better water action to have? And let me tell you, there is definitely one of those factions is a little bit louder than the rest. But what I wanted to talk about today is what if there was a product that could bring these two factions together? What if there was a product, a ceramic spray product that was a beater, but that was hyper-focused on slide angle? So this way, we are getting those beads off your paint. And when those beads are flying off your paint, those beads are taking contamination and other things with them. And this way, we are able to make beads our heroes, to keep our paint cleaner longer, and to help us fight against water spotting. So that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to introduce Bead Hero. This is a hydrophobic spray coating that reduces water spotting and is also self-cleaning. Because again, these are beads that will not linger. They are not going to loiter on the surface of your car. They are going to fly off the surface, again, taking those contaminants with them, that this will keep your car looking cleaner even longer. So when it comes to using Bead Hero, we're talking off the charts on the as far as ease of use scale. I mean, this doesn't really get much easier than this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a microfiber, and we're going to do a little demonstration on our test panel. Now, over here, we've actually already coated this with Bead Hero, because we're going to look at the after effects too. But I wanted to show you how easy this product is, just your basic spray and wipe. So again, all I want to do is mist the area, so I'm basically doing this half. I don't need to see it running down. I just want nice full coverage. And then I can simply wipe. And a final quick buff. More impressive is the water action. So let's check. So you can see, look at these nice, tightly formed beads right on the surface here when I mist it. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. But as soon as these beads get any amount of volume to them, they are flying off the surface. And again, this is the point. The beads are going to take those contaminants with them as they fly off the surface. And this is what's going to keep your paint looking cleaner longer. And also because these beads are motivated to get off the surface, this is going to help fight against water spotting. Because we love beads, but if beads just linger, that's no good. We need the beads off the surface. So, the little sprayer's nice, and we can up the volume here a little bit more to get some more water action on it. But really, let's check it on the Magic Man's car. So this is owned by the Magic Man himself, Christian Velasquez. This is his personal vehicle. And we have coated this with Bead Hero. And let's check out some of this water action. So again, why have we always professed for sheeting coatings? Because we want the water off the surface. That's why we've always liked those sheeting coatings. But many Americans they want beads. They want that. It makes them feel better. So this, again, is that product that's going to give you those beads that you all desire so badly. But again, we are getting water off the surface. So even if you get into a storm, that's it. Beads are just flying off the surface, no matter what you do. And again, the beautiful thing is, as you're driving down the street, all these beads are taking contamination with them. So when it comes to Bead Hero, we really feel that we have delivered in that perfect kind of compromise for all of you who love your beads, but like the action of the sheeting, and you want to get them off the surface. So this is really a phenomenal product, and we have a very special offer. So you will now find Bead Hero on the Dr. Beasley's website. And we have a special offer for our pre-order. Now our pre-order will run now through March 22nd, and you're going to be able to purchase your Bead Hero and receive a 2-pack of microfiber towels. So you're going to get 2 of these edgeless microfiber towels for free along with your Bead Hero when you pre-order it within the pre-order period. So with that, we do want to open up to some Q&A. You know, if anyone had any questions out there in YouTube land, wanted to see me apply it or maybe dump some more water onto Christian's vehicle. But I mean, again, you can already see it's looking great on any of these areas where we have any angle at all. I mean, look, this is pretty much dry right in here. So again, that's professing, you know, that low slide angle is getting that water off the vehicle. So any questions, Mr. Victor, for us or our illustrious new product, Bead Hero?
Yeah, so our friend Mario Santana, he's looking for more information on the contact angle of the beads.
As far as, so again, when it comes to the contact angle, this was not a primary focus of this. As you can see, if we can bring this back here, you can see Mario's asking about contact angle when it comes to Bead Hero. And the thing you can see here, guys, is these are very nice, very tight beads. But again, we weren't focused on contact angle because if you're so hyper-focused on contact angle, that bead's going to linger on the surface, and that's exactly what we don't want. Because if that bead lingers on the surface, it could dry, leave minerals behind, and that could potentially etch. So this is why we're focused not on contact angle, but on slide angle, because what we want is not only beautiful beads, I want beads that run off my car. That's a big thing. Big, beautiful beads, no thanks. Those are not helping me out. Little fast beads, that's what I want. And that's what Bead Hero is going to deliver. Fast beads that are going to keep your paint looking cleaner longer. So, but I appreciate the question, Mario. Thank you so much for that. Anything else? What do we got?
Sean has a few questions. One is about the pre-order period. When is that going to last until?
So a pre-order period goes through March 22nd is when the product officially goes live and we start shipping orders. So you have between today and March essentially 21st to order the pre-order special, which is again going to be your 12-ounce bottle of Bead Hero along with 2 of the edgeless microfiber towels. And then these are included for free when you participate within the pre-order period. So again, you got till the 22nd of this month. Oops, okay, sorry, Christian.
Sean also has some questions about protection, the protection
yes.
aspect, and you know, what durability are you going to be looking at, and what surfaces you can apply it to?
So this is intended for paint. Obviously, safe for glass and plastics and trim. It's not going to harm any of that. But again, where you're going to get the ideal performance is on paint. Now, as far as durability, this is a product, again, we're talking spray on, super off the charts, is super easy to use, off the charts as far as the ease of use scale. And so when it comes to durability, of course, it's going to depend on how was the car prepped. You know, did you do a paint correction, or did you throw it through the tunnel wash and then you're throwing Bead Hero on it? That's going to affect the durability of it. Also, how is the vehicle maintained? Does it tunnel washed, or do you hand wash it at home using 2-bucket system? So, you know, some initial testing that we've done around here, we found cars that are kind of, you know, washed and then coated with Bead Hero. You're looking in the durability range of months, you know. So again, there's so many variables when it comes to durability. How was the car prepared? What condition was the car in? And how is it maintained? That's all going to affect how it is. But again, this is as easy as can be. So my question is, why wouldn't you just do it every other wash? You know, or every 3rd wash, something like that. This is a product that's so easy. You can just wash your car, blow dry it, and even do a spray and wipe as you're going on, touching up after your blow dry or something like that. It's such an easy product to use. Why wouldn't you use it on every wash or every other wash? That's my question.
Okay, so up next, we've got some questions about, well, this is something I was actually expecting. Something about kind of like, what are the differences, like, you know, the characteristics and intended uses for Bead Hero versus something like Advanced Coat or Paint Hero?
Okay, so let's address this. There's a question is, what's the difference between something like Bead Hero and our other product, Paint Hero, and something like Advanced Coat, which is our maintenance product. So our maintenance products are going to provide more thickness and going to maintain that coating that you have already installed onto your vehicle. So it's going to reinvigorate the coating and rejuvenate the beading effects. Now if we go to something like Paint Hero, the problem Paint Hero was solving was you go through your drying process and then there's the drip coming from the mirror right here. Our concern was we don't want to take a dry microfiber towel to address this drip that's coming off here, and then where it's wet, sure, in the middle of the towel is fine, but what about where we have dry microfiber touching dry paint? That is the problem that Paint Hero solves, is that we can now safely blow dry and then touch up the drying part of our car without the risk of towel marks. It virtually eliminates that risk completely. So that is Paint Hero. And then we have Bead Hero. This again is that product that's going to just keep your paint looking cleaner longer, and is also going to deliver those beads that you Americans have demanded. I mean, this is just a thing. Americans love beads. That's what they want, you know? So let's give it to them, folks. Here are your beads, but with the Dr. Beasley's twist, of course, because again, we want to get that water and those contaminants off your paint to keep your vehicle looking cleaner longer.
Okay, now Mike has a question as to whether or not this is a coating or a detail spray.
It's definitely a coating. This is 100% inorganic nanotechnology. So it's well beyond just a detail spray. This does not have, I mean, I think detail spray, I think cleanability. I think something like our final finish where there's a contaminant, there's bird poop on the paint, and I want to safely remove it. I want to have the cleanability and the lubricity. That's what I think when I think detail spray. This is a coating. You can treat this now, we can put this as on top of a car that's already been previously coated, and that's where we're going to get maximum durability. But this product is also going to serve well if you are utilizing traditional protection like waxes and polymer sealants. Now naturally, if you're putting nanotechnology on top of old traditional protection technology like a wax or polymer sealant, that is going to affect its long-term durability, because this is only as durable as what's underneath it. But like I said, it is 100% inorganic nanotechnology, will not interfere with any of your maintenance. So if this is something you want to use between maintenances, this is a product, again, no silicone, no contaminants, nothing that is going to hinder any sort of maintenance of your ceramic coating.
All right, next up, I've got Dave Myers, our friend Dave Myers.
Dave, what's going on, buddy? I'm so sorry. I'm going to miss you when you come visit us in a couple of weeks, but one of these days we're going to get it together. Anyway, Victor's going to read me your question.
Yes, Mr. Myers would like to know, can you put this on a wet vehicle?
So, short answer, yes. But here's my advice. If you want to work it into your drying process, if you are a professional detailer and you want to use this as part of, you're going to blow dry and then spray and wipe to kind of finish off your drying process, absolutely 100%. Where I'm probably going to walk back on that a little bit is I'm not working it into my wash process. We do not want to over dilute the product. So if I'm washing the car and I'm trying to mix it in that way, no thanks. We're not doing it part of the wash process, Dave. But if you want to work it into your drying process where you're going to, say, blow dry the car, use some air, and then give it a spray of Bead Hero and then come back with it, absolutely. You know, one of the beautiful things about this product is, and what contributes to its easy use, is the fact that it is water-based. So again, that contributes to its super clean and easy wipe-off, and certainly you can spray it into your, you know, let's call it damp vehicle during your drying process.
All right, Patrice wants to know, will it hurt matte finishes?
Patrice wants to know, will this hurt matte finishes? This is a gloss product. So it will impart gloss and will impart shine. So this is something that we do not want to use on matte vehicles. My recommendation at this point, if you wanted something similar for your matte vehicle, this is what I'm going to go to, Advanced Coat Matte. So that is our maintenance product for matte coated vehicles, and that's a product that's going to rejuvenate those coatings and reinvigorate those beading effects on those matte vehicles. Oh, Mike, okay, cure time. This is something absolutely we should address. So when it comes to after application, so we do our spray, we do our wipe, if necessary, a flip and a buff. And now I want it dry for 2 hours. We want to let it alone. So leave it idle, let it alone for 2 hours, and we want to keep it dry for 2 days. So again, leave it, let it sit be, leave it idle for 2 hours, and then we want 2 days for it to be completely cured before you get into any sort of weather or get it wet. Of course, if you are using IR lamps, if you're a professional detailer, 15 minutes per panel will have this coating fully cured and you'll be good to go. So thank you again for that question, Mike. Appreciate you for that one, sir.
I'm trying to see if there's any more questions. I don't know, maybe I missed this one. I don't know if we talked about this, but other surfaces it's compatible with? Did we talk about
we did talk about other surfaces. Again, I just want to reiterate, it is ideal on paint. Gloss paint is what this product is focused on. Certainly will not, do anything negative to glass. When it comes to, the windshields, my personal preference, guys, is if you're going to coat the glass, I like to use a dedicated glass coating. So that's something I'm going to Glass IQ, Glass Serum Pro. Yes, ideally, the ideal performance is on gloss paint. But again, it's certainly not going to affect negatively any of these trim or anything like that. But do note, if you have matte on your car, matte over the top stripes, stuff like that, this is a product that could impart gloss. So just be cautious with it if you have matte elements on the vehicle.
Okay, well, I've got it open for more questions, so I guess we'll wait a few minutes to see if any come in, but in the meantime.
So yeah, feel free to enter some questions. We got a few more minutes while we're live here in the studio. While we do have a couple minutes to spare, I want to talk about some upcoming live streams that we have planned for this month. So very busy with the live streams this month. Coming up next week, I think this is, on the 16th, we're going to be down here again for another live stream. The live stream on March 16th is going to be all about our Future of Detailing primer clinic that took place last month in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're going to do a nice wrap up on that, show you some footage, and also show you a great interview with a father-son duo that we had at the primer clinic. That was, really a heartwarming experience to have that father-son moment there. And we had a special little presentation that happened down there. So I'll save that for you guys for that live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then on March 22nd, we will have our third live stream of the month. That one, folks, is going to be really a lot of fun because I'm bringing in some friends for the live stream on the 22nd. We're going to be talking about Future of Detailing Advanced Paint Correction Clinic that's being hosted by the Rag Company out in Boise.
Good correction there, Chris.
Yeah.
I think it's the 20th.
Oh, 20th, I'm sorry.
Monday the 20th?
Monday the 20th, I'm sorry. Thank you, Victor, for correcting me on that. That FOD Boise live stream is Monday, March 20th. And we're going to have my friend from Griot's Garage, Rod Kraft. He's going to be joining us on the live stream. And my new friend from the Rag Company, Levi Gates. So the three of us are going to be all on the live stream. Myself, Levi Gates from the Rag Company, Rod Kraft from Griot's Garage are all going to be jumping online with me on Monday, March 20th. So again, folks, I do encourage you, if you have not yet, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And then, while you're there, I do encourage you all to go ahead and tickle that notification bell so that way you can be informed every time we drop a new video or announce a new live stream. Because honestly, folks, this is going to be our gig this year. For 2023, it's going to be about live streams, baby. We're going to keep it real and we're going to keep it live, and it's just going to have a lot of fun here on YouTube. So I do encourage you to go ahead and, again, smash and tickle. So any more questions there, Victor?
Yeah, we've got a nice bunch of questions.
All right, rock and roll. Let's do this.
All right, so Mark Kelly would like to know how long to wait before you use advanced coat after B0.
So Mark Kelly, another in-network detailer for Dr. Beasley's. Nice to hear from you, Mark. How long to wait after if you wanted to use advanced coat? Again, 2 days. So basically, before we want that full 2-day period, keep it dry, keep it, we don't want any other products going on top of it. We want a full 2 days, let it alone, no washing, hands off, keep it dry, and we're all good after that.
Alrighty, next know, can this be used after NSPs?
Absolutely. You mean you want to extend durability and get crazy long durability out of a spray ceramic? Prep it with an NSP. You know, then you're probably talking durability up to a year, maybe even more. If you prep with an NSP, you are going to deliver, you know, incredible durability with whatever coating goes on top of it, let alone a bead hero. So yes, NSP, then bead hero, all good.
Awesome. Mario wanted to know if this product can be used on wheels.
Mario asked if this product can be used on wheels. So we look at it a little bit differently because it's more about not where it is on the car, but what is the substrate. What I'd ask you, Mario, are the wheels painted with gloss paint? If they are painted with gloss paint, absolutely. The Bead Hero is going to be great on your wheels. Now, if they are matte wheels or satin finished wheels, I might think twice because like I said, you know, this is a product, it does impart shine, gloss. So this would be the kind of thing that if you put it on matte, it's going to darken it. It's going to richen it, which is a nice way of saying it's adding gloss to matte. So gloss painted wheels, all good. If they're aluminum wheels, if they're unpainted or there's no clear coat, then in that case, you are going to our product called Metal Coat, because Metal Coat is the ideal coating for uncoated but highly finished metal surfaces. So hopefully that answered your question. Appreciate you for that one. Was that Mario? Thank you for Mario.
Okay, Sean has some good FAQ style questions on this one. Can this be applied in direct sunlight? And two, should the surface be cool to the touch?
So Sean, good FAQ stuff. So this is, you know, kind of some things maybe we make the assumptions, but we should state clearly. This is a product we want to use under the cover in shade. We do not want to use this in direct sunlight, and we want this applied to a cool panel. So if it's any of you mobile detailers that are out there, if you are doing and you are in need of a coating that you can use in direct sunlight and then you can put on a hot panel, Nano LS10. That is a spray-on multi-surface ceramic coating, but that's a coating that's focused on sheeting water action. So if your customer wants beads, you know, that product's not necessarily going to give them what they want. What that product is going to give them is a beautifully clean car because it gets the water and contaminants off the car. So sun-safe, hot panels, you're going Nano LS10.
All right, now we've got a question about clinics, actually.
Clinics, love it.
Jesse B would like to know when we're going to be doing another clinic in the South, specifically the Southeast U.S.
All right, Jesse was asking when are we hosting another clinic in the Southwest, was it, that he's asking for? Southeast, okay. So nothing on the boards yet, Jesse. Basically we got coming up, we got in May, we're going to be in Boise with the RAD Company for Advanced Paint Correction. July, right back here in Chicago at HQ for our Pro Clinic. And then in fall, we're going to be actually up in Wisconsin at Lake Country Manufacturing's facility. And that's going to be also an advanced paint correction clinic. However, I have meetings set. I'm going to be flying around. Look to 2024 where we'll see, again, a proliferation of more future of detailing clinics in more locales to make it easier for you guys to get to us.
I don't have any more questions at the moment. If you want, we can leave it open for a couple more minutes.
Yeah, let's leave it open for a couple more minutes. But, you know, again, guys, this is a product that I was really super excited about. I've actually been doing my own testing with it. We shot an interior video on my wife's WRX about a month ago. And I actually did, while the car was in here, I did a little experiment. So all we did was we washed the car, didn't even decon it, didn't polish it, nothing like that. We just washed it, and I did half the car with LS10, and I did half the car with Bead Hero. And I mean, I can tell you already, you know, noticing, you know, a lot of the differences of the Bead Hero side looking cleaner than the LS10 side, just because, again, it's so focused on getting those beads off. But I will say the one interesting thing was when it came to freezing and where sheeting coatings, sometimes they are the best. Dana was telling me how on one side of her car, the Bead Hero side, she drove to work, parked the snowed all over the car, so we got ice all over the windshield on the car. And what we noticed was, or what she noticed was, with all the beads on the glass, they kind of froze to the glass, so she had to use her scraper to scrape that off. Now she went over to the LS10 side, being that is a sheeting coating, and all that took was a simple wipe with her snow brush, and all the ice and everything came off the window. So, you know, it is always interesting to see, you know, the difference between beading and sheeting, but I will say overall, I mean, again, the experience of using Bead Hero, I mean, just on a panel-by-panel basis, just spray, wipe, and done. Now, LS10, I can go down and do half this car. It doesn't have that type of work time with Bead Hero. It's a little bit shorter work time, so you're probably going to be doing whole panels, maybe 2 panels at a time, but again, you're going to be able to move through this product very quickly. The ease of use is off the charts, and the performance, I mean, come on, it's unreal. For a beading product, I mean, I think it's absolutely phenomenal.
Jesse B is offering to actually host us.
You never know. But no, we tend to, our future detailing clinics, tend to be partnered with our distribution or manufacturing partners. That's where we're really focused on. So again, we'll be looking to bring those into the South. Like I said, we're having talks. So Jesse, I'm thinking about you, and we're simpatico. We're on the same page. We will be bringing FOD to the Southeast. I assure you that.
All right, Diana at N2 Details wants to know the
Diana, ciao. Mwah. How you doing, sweetheart?
LS10, 1201, and Bead Hero specifically on top of NSPs.
All right. Diana is one of our authorized detailer out of Virginia, N2 Details, a phenomenal operation out there. She wanted, so what was it? LS10, 1201, and Bead Hero all on top of NSPs.
Yeah, what would be the difference in terms of performance between the 3?
Okay. So, in terms of performance, I'm going to say, so you got 1201. That is a wet application. So if we're going to assume that we had a paint correction by NSP, our greatest durability is going to come from 1201. I mean, that is a dedicated paint coating that is actually Jim's first paint coating that he came up with. And the whole reason it's called 1201 is because it's 1201. 1 minute past midnight is a brand new day. And it was Jim's brand new day when he came out with his first ceramic coating. So Formula 1201, phenomenal product, wet application, so super efficient. It is a sheeting coating. It's going to get the water off the car. It's also warm gloss, great on fiery colors like this red Honda here. And as far as durability, if you're preceding it with a paint correction by NSP, we're talking a year plus easily. Now, move to LS10. That is a multi-surface spray-on ceramic coating. That is also a sheeting coating. But again, we're talking multi-surface now. Now we're talking trim, glass, metal, everything. So anytime you're trying to get the shampoo and conditioner, anytime you're trying to get one thing to function as multiple things, there's going to be compromises made. But if you want to maximize the durability of LS10, there's no better way to do that than preceding that with a paint correction by NSP. So if you go NSP followed by LS10, again, I'm saying up to a year. 1201, year plus. LS10, up to a year and possibly over. Again, all this is going to depend on how was the car prepped, how old is the car, condition of the paint, and how it's maintained. So there's variables. Then last, Diana, about Bead Hero. Bead Hero is more of something I'm using much more regularly. Again, just because, look at the price, look at the ease of use, why wouldn't you use it more? And it's just going to keep that coating performing better and better and better, keep your paint looking better and better and better. So, if you want maximum durability, I'm probably going to go, if I'm doing a paint correction by NSP, I'm probably going to go 1201, or maybe even a nano resin at that point. Because if you're going through the whole trouble of a paint correction, why not put on a multiple year coating? That's my thing, But if you want to do paint correction and follow it up with Bead Hero, that's how you're going to get maximum durability. But the most durable is probably going to be 1201, then LS10, then Bead Hero.
All right, another question from Mark Kelly. This is a good question. He wants to know if we're going to be at the Chicago Auto Pros meet and greets on April 29th.
April 29th, Mark Kelly, down, oh geez, now you're testing me, Mark. Effingham, Illinois, if memory serves. I don't know. I'm pretty close. Isn't it Effingham, Illinois? I know Central Illinois, right, Mark? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so he wanted to know if we're going to be at the meet and greet Chicago Auto Pros is hosting out in Romeoville, right? Romeoville, at the Romeoville facility on April 29th. And the answer to that is... hell yeah, I'm going to be there. You can't stop me from being there. So I'm actually going to be working with the Chicago Auto Pros guys pretty much that whole week. And then we cap off their event that week with a open to the public meet and greet that they're hosting again Saturday, April 29th, I believe 10 to 2, I believe is what the hours. But yes, I will be there with my Dr. Beasley's gear and more than happy to meet all you guys. So come on out and meet me at the Chicago Auto Pros event on April 29th.
Okay, I think that's it for questions. Hunter suggested maybe one last demo to kind of take us out.
All right, so again, Bead Hero. This really, folks, I mean, again, I always hesitate to call something idiot-proof because then there's going to be some idiot out there that proves me wrong. But that being said, spray, wipe, flip, and the final little buff off, and it is just gorgeous. What do you think? Nice gloss. Now that I've coated this part about 6 times now. But again, folks, I mean, look at the results. I mean, this experience is wonderful over here, but more importantly is what's going on over here, folks. I mean, this is the star of the show when we can, again, give you guys what you've been clamoring for. We're giving you the beads, but we're doing it Beasley style. Because these beads aren't going to linger, folks. These beads are getting off the surface. Bead Hero.
Maybe the hood one last time?
Well, yeah, why not? Let's flood out the hood a little bit. Let's have some fun. Let's make a mess of Christian's car. By the way, Christian's sitting right over there watching us make a mess, inspecting closely. So let's see, let's do... So you try it. You're getting the hard rainstorm. So, I mean, again, just pulls up, goes off. Those beads do not like staying on paint at all. And again, this is how we're making the beads the heroes. It's not the product, it's the beads. The beads are the heroes because they're taking any contamination or anything else that would have come in contact, that's coming off. Look at that. You guys want beads? You got beads, man. But again, with the Dr. Bees thing, because that's our whole thing. We've been arguing, beads are bad, that it's all about sheeting coatings, it's all about slide angle, but at a certain point, the beading faction is a very loud faction of, and very valuable faction of customers. So, hey, why not service them too? So we've given you beads, but we've given you Dr. Beasley style beads. So that's it, folks. That is our wonderful new launch of Bead Hero. Any of you detailers out there that want to know more about this, reach out to me. Many of you already have my number. I've been hearing a lot from you guys lately because many of our authorized detailers actually had early access to this product. One of the perks of being a Dr. Beasley's authorized detailer is that you get early access to products before we even launch them. So there is detailers out there that actually already have this product and already out there using it. If you want to, actually, there's a great video that one of our authorized guys put out of Bead Hero in action. And so if you go, of course, after we're done here and after you hit our subscribe button, go over, check out Perfect Shine of Jax, J-A-X. That's authorized detailer Russell Stender, based out of Jacksonville, Florida. He got in on the early access that the authorized detailers had, so he purchased. Oh, hey, Russell, Victor just told me you're in the chat. So Russell, as an authorized detailer, was able to get early access to the product, and so he bought it. And he used it. And then he went back 10 days later to test the performance of Bead Hero. And I mean, let me tell you how much Russell liked his experience with Bead Hero. First, he posted the video on YouTube. Second, not more than an hour later, I saw an order come through from Russell for a gallon of Bead Hero. So I'm guessing, Russell, you kind of liked what you saw, buddy. So, I mean, guys, listen, we're showing it right here, but if you want to double check our work, again, go over to Perfect Shine of Jax, J-A-X, see Russell Stender's YouTube page. Check out his video that he did. He got a big Chevy pickup truck that he coated with it, and needless to say, Mr. Stender was quite pleased with the results. So, and again, Russell, appreciate you for that too, sir. Anything else coming in, Victor?
Well, I think that's about it.
All right, we're going to sign off then, folks. I do have to ask you for one more favor. Please, for the love of God, help me educate America. If you are out there and you're driving in the left lane and you are not passing anyone, it is time to move over to the right, because it is left lane for passing, middle lane for cruising, and right lane for entering and exiting the expressway. Please help me, folks, so I can get back to Wisconsin today in a reasonable amount of time. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Drive safely, everyone. And more importantly than anything else, enjoy yourself some Bead Hero, folks.
Where can they get Bead Hero?
Oh, by the way, Bead Hero is available on the Dr. Beasley's website. What do you know? Shocking, right? So go ahead, get over there, pre-order Bead Hero, link down below. Get on there, pre-order your Bead Hero. They'll ship March 22nd, but if you order it now, within the pre-order period, you are going to get, along with your 12-ounce bottle of Bead Hero, you're going to get 2 of these edgeless microfiber towels for free. So go ahead and get your orders in now, and then I can't wait to see all the amazing videos and all the amazing YouTubes and IGs from everyone bragging about all their beads. So do remember, when you do brag about all your beads from Bead Hero, hashtag Bead Hero and hashtag Dr. Beasley, so we can find you and maybe even repost it. So with that, be good, Victor.
We're all good?
We're all good, folks. Drive safely. Talk to you soon.